did someone say Beveragino? Hello everyone, it's Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia with you. We're going to have some fun today, peeps. How are you all? Have you got your Beveragino? What's your beverage of choice today, girls and boys? There's a few boys here too. Hi. Oh, so lovely seeing you all. We haven't recovered yet. What an epic retreat. Holy moly. That was boom. Drop the mic, right? Do you like the new hair, everyone? Oh, it needed a cut so bad. I actually had it booked in just before the retreat and it didn't happen. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have it all done. Thank you, Cindy. New hairdo, new colour. This is a colour I haven't had before and I really like it. I hope my hairdresser wrote down the colour. Goes very nicely with my top today. Yes. Mango tea for Jan. Well done, Jan. Oh, so good to see you all jumping on. Big hugs. Let's have a big swig of coffee or whatever your drink is. Because I've got a very exciting life for you today. Ah, thanks, Cindy. You're making a coffee. Oh, a plunger coffee. Morning, Megan. How did you go with Bruno's project? Actually, we have to ask Bruno. I wonder if he'll let me show his project. Because honestly, just sign up. Just sign up for the recording and the tutorial for Bruno's project. Truth be told, right? Because his project's so amazing. I know. You had a lot of fun. So, oh, I'm so happy. It's just so exciting. Yes. Oh, big hugs to all of you too. I would like to know if you have any Bow Easy makers available, Yvonne. Yes, I can have a look and see if there's one hiding somewhere in my cupboard. Remind me, send me a message so it reminds me, because half the time I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Am I coming or going? I'm not sure. Oh, I love how you can put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Well, I put the computer on Do Not Disturb and it went to the phone Do Not Disturb. Isn't that exciting? So let me ask the Bertucci what he's going to let me show you. He might say no. We just have to handle that. We just have to deal with it, right? But you can go over to our Facebook page. If you're not sure whether you want to sign up for the tutorial and the recording, there's 8 hours of content for the recording, then head over to the Facebook page. So our Facebook page is over here. Yes. So that's the Facebook page for the online stamping retreat. And if you would like to, oh no, Bruno's project was epic. It was so good. And if you would like to get the tutorial bundle, 128 pages, and the recording, which is about 8 hours of content, then you can head over here, online stamping retreat. Oh, Sally just finished Bruno's project yesterday. Well done to all of you. Well, you can post it on the online stamping retreat Facebook page for everyone to see. So let's have a look here. If you want to purchase the tutorial and the recording, that is the link there. So I'll just pin that. Hey, Bruno Bertucci. Everyone's making your project, which is very exciting. Megan was making it last night. Thanks, Megan. If you don't have the retreat already, you need it. Yes, we do. We need it in our life. It's actually going to be really good. And we've got a after party organised for the end of April with Bruno and I. And we just want to see all your work. I kind of want to be like an accountability partner for you all. And say, have you used the project? And then if you haven't used it by April, hopefully getting onto the Zoom after party will motivate you to go and use it if you haven't used it yet. So Excited for the annual catalog pre-order. We did it last night, Donna. It's very exciting. So yes, we have lots of new goodies. So if you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to join our team, if you live in Australia, then you can join our Stampin' Up! Team, because that means you can order or add brand new product into your starter kit right now. Yes. So you can join here. If you've been thinking about it, this might be the thing that gets you over the edge. Yes, Bruno placed it at midnight last night. We had a late night last night. You made a tour card. Is it a tour card? A tulip card, maybe. Maybe it was my tulip card. Hey, Brenton. Good to see you in the house. Good morning. Yes, I noticed the product on page 149. That's very exciting. It's one of my favorites, actually. And the paper. Yes, the paper is amazing. Stampin' Up! Always do good paper. I don't know when they've never done good paper. So in this spirit of new product coming, I always like to look at my cupboard to see what stamp set is crying at me because they haven't had ink. Where ink me? Don't neglect me. So I went through my stamps and I'm like, which one have I not used yet? We've all got one stamp in our stash that we haven't used yet. So this is the one that I hit on. I'm really excited about our project today. I had a lot of fun. I went a little bit crazy and did 5 cards. Oh, your card. Thank you, Bruno. So this is what we're using. Sweet Farewell, which I thought was kind of very reminiscent of saying farewell to old products. So if you haven't already, go and check out the Last Chance product list on our online store, because once those products sell out on the Last Chance offer list, they're gone forever. Now, another sweet farewell, it's not very sweet, it's actually very sour. Sour farewell is that in the US, a lot of you have seen us use the Waves collection, which we absolutely adore. Absolutely stunning, that collection of products. So in the US, they have sold out of the foil and they've sold out of the rhinestones. So we're just giving you a heads up here in the South Pacific because, yes, it's gone. Jessie, hiya, adult colouring. Yes, I'm using terms to see if people outside of Stampin' Up! Find us a bit better, right? Because if I just put Stampin' Up! Blends, you know, if someone's a new crafter, are they really going to be putting in I'd like to find Stampin' Up! Blends. No, we're trying to find new people who've never seen Stampin' Up! Before. So this is the goal. We're testing new titles. I had to get a bit fancy. 5 simple cards with adult colouring. Maybe I should put the best, the top 5 cards. What do we usually Google, right? It's very random. I'm just trying my hand at a little bit of SEO. I don't know how it'll go. So, yes, as I was saying, no, the microphone's in the same spot, Bertucci. Maybe just if I bring it over here a little bit. Is that a little bit better? And I'll come up a little bit closer to it. Maybe I'm so loud that it's like, calm the farm lady. And I'll just check that it is actually using, I don't know if it's using the external one. Let's just have it. Let's do this and see if it flips over. I think it's using the iPad today. For some reason, the other one's not picking up, which is a bit sad because we don't really want the built-in microphone. We want the external microphone, but it's not giving me a choice. Soz, everyone. I wonder if it was like that for the retreat. Sorry if it was. We had an update with Switcher, and you know what it's like. I love updates, but I hate them at the same time. They drive me nuts. Because it's like, Everything was working fine. Why did you have to go and ruin everything? You like that, Sally? Do you think that'll get a few new ones in? Welcome. If you're interested in adult colouring, welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm Kylie Bertucci. Please make sure you share and subscribe and like. You know, the thumbs up, like it. You wanted the wave sweet this morning. That's clever, Regina, because it is going to be selling out. I have a good feeling. But, you know, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss a thing. Because in the US, gone is what I tell you, gone. And that's it. I don't think it's coming back. So it's very, very sad for our US peeps. But, you know, Stampin' Up said that it's only while supplies last. So they warned us. Now I'm warning you. Now another heads up. Is that one? The display is not working. Come on, little display. Everything's not working today. That's okay. We'll forgive it. It's like it's starting off slow today. A bit like Kylie and Bruno today. We're like, oh, I've got to get out of bed. We went to bed so late last night. Okay, it's working now. Have you turned it off and on? That's usually when it works. So I want to show you a couple of cards that I made this week. So did you see this one here? I'm so happy with it. In fact, it's somewhere around my craft room here. I've already given it away. No, I'm not that good. I'm good, but I'm not that good. No, that's not it. Anyway, Bruno's probably already done a tidy in here. I don't know where that could go. Did you already tidy, Bruno? Oh, no, there it is. Found it. Sorry, Bruno. Sorry for blaming you. Usually it's Jessie that I blame. So I'll show you it in the flesh in a moment. But yes, love this stamp set. And this was another one that I went through my cupboard and I'm like, what have I not inked? And I think it's called Bows. I don't know if you say bows or bows. I think it must be bows. Bows and Blossoms. So yes, love the colours, but you could change this for any colour that you want and it will work very nicely. I think I saw one that Amy Coners did and it was so fresh and tropical. It looked really good. So very, very simple, just stamping in the background and then adding a sentiment. Thank you, friend. And my card templates came in very handy for that one. Then we've got the beautiful Waves of the Ocean that we did last week. So definitely check out this bundle of products because they are just gorgeous. We did Freddie the Fish last week. And actually during the live I forgot to do the little border with the diorama dies, but I think they've come up really nice. So if you want to purchase any of those, I don't think I put the link here, which is a bit naughty of me. Sometimes I get a little bit lazy. No, probably I was just very tired. Anyway, I clicked on the shop now button on my main page and it will actually flip across. So you can just click on dive in. And here's the Waves of the Ocean. So come over here. The thing that's sold out in the US is the basic Waves jewels and the blue foils. And I really think that they'll probably sell out of the paper too. Whether that happens here in the South Pacific or not, I'm not sure. But don't risk it. If you really want it, then make sure that you're getting it today because you'll cry if you miss out. You'll have a big, big sad cry and be like, why didn't I get it earlier? Why did I wait? Because it's I'm just sad that they're not continuing on that paper at least. All of it. I love the rhinestones. They're so pretty. I love the foil. It's like, no, don't be just while stocks last. Be in the annual catalogue forever. Please bring it back because I love that paper. But yes, there's the card that I did. Isn't it gorgeous? Love, love, love. Now, another thing that I want to give you all a heads up on. We had a lot of people asking about our event and we want to partner with all of you because together we want to support you supporting us. So if you would like to be an affiliate of the online stamping retreat, send us an email on online stamping retreat. Online stamping retreat. Got to make sure I spell it right. Stamping retreat at gmail.com. So if you email us over there and just say interested in the affiliate, we are going to be partnering with, you don't have to be a demonstrator to be an affiliate. If you know some friends that are interested in purchasing the recording or purchasing the class, the tutorial, then please send us a line and we'll get you set up with all the instructions on how you can start earning commission. Yeah, because that's how we work. Yes, definitely do that. So if you're keen, if you know some friends or you want to tell some friends using your particular affiliate code, and, you know, let them know, just say, look, you know, this is an affiliate code. Don't hide the fact. Be open and honest and let them know. And yeah, they may support you, supporting us. Everyone supports everyone then. So yes, send an email to us and we will go through that today and get you set up with the affiliate code. Yes. Now, Patricia's all sorted. Good. So what are you going to do today, everyone? Are you chopping? Are you loving chopping? Are you going to colour along with me? Oh, Anita just got her mug and pin. Thanks for reminding me, Anita. We do have a few left. Bruno restocked the mugs because we actually sold out. But now I think we've got less than 10 the last time I looked. So I'll give you a link. And the pins, they're starting to go down. So definitely go and head over there and get them. I know a lot of US people, because the US ones, they've sold out over there too. Everything sells out in the US. There's like 50 million people more than us over there. There's a lot of people in the US. So everything sells out quicker. But it's a good opportunity for you to see that you could miss out. So here's the links for the online stamping retreat merch. So if you were thinking of getting that mug that I'm sipping out of, it's very good quality. It's not a sticker. It's actually heat set into the mug, which is very good because it means no peeling of stickers or anything like that. Oh, well, thank you, Teresa. Did you like my Love It Chop It on Instagram? Jessie was like, messaged me and she goes, oh my goodness, there's a Love It Chop It gif or like sticker. I'm like, nah, just put chop it and love it together. Put two stickers together. I like that, Shaz. Please, I need a money tree. Well, you know, join up as an affiliate for our online stamping retreat. That can give you some money on the money tree. You can earn some commission. So let's have a little look at our card today. I'm really excited by this because I think it's super cute. Will I show you all of them or just one of them? Where did the main one go? What? How do things disappear from my desk? Oh, there it is. So much drama. So, let me show you here. Should I show them all at once? I'm using white. Basic white. I said the right one. All right, let's start with number one. So, what I love about this stamp set is you've got a lot of images, and you may not have noticed this stamp set, but there's a lot of cool images in here. We've got a suitcase, the camera, the paper plane, and there's also this amazing little boat here, which I think would actually look really, really good with the New Horizons, FYI. That's a great one to use for that one. Even the paper plane would be good in the New Horizons. But let's have a look. So the first one I did, so I'm doing sponging and blends. So this is the adult colouring that I'm doing. So there's number one. So that's pretty intense blending, this one. I went crazy on this one. You could even use a little bit of masks in the background as well. So that's what we're here for, Kylie, the drama. Is she going to spill the coffee? Then I've got this one here, which I thought was so cute with those paper plains, and I've added the cloud punch to this and some of the gorgeous matte black dots, which I think looks super cute. And I've gone a little bit toned down on the sponging on this one. We've gone a little bit more subtle and coloured in those fun plains. Then we got this one here with the luggage. Yes, so we've done just a little, you know, section that's sponged there, just to sort of, you know, they're quite simple looking, they're quite clean. There's not a lot going on. We're really making this stamp set the hero of this card. And then in true goodbye fashion, in a sweet farewell, I don't know if it's sweet though, maybe it's a sad farewell. This one here, it's like, I've used the Instagram colours for this one, for our camera. But I really was sad about these going. So that playful alphabet die will be heading out the door. And it's only while stocks last, this one. It's just such a great set for cards. So I'm really, really sad to see that one go. And I've actually done it on the foam adhesive. So that's dimensionalized as well. But it's just, I don't know, it's really cool to have something that you can actually create your own sentiment with. Even names and things like that. So it's very sad to see them go. I'm like, no, why do they have to go? But the one that we're making together today is a mashup of all of the above. Number 5 is this one here. Look at that. And I thought with more people starting to travel, we're starting to get away a little bit more. So I thought having this little eclectic mix of fun. We're doing a little bit of snipping today. So if you don't like snipping, soz. Yes, it's very sad. Jessie said, wag, which is in Tagalog. Don't. No. Wag. We used to use that all the time in the Philippines. Wag. So yes, so let's have a bit of fun. A bit of adult colouring together. And I'll just pop this down. And I'll show you the measurements using the templates. Oh, I forgot to add my little face and face now that I've finally worked out how to do it in the new system. Hi there. G'day. So, what do we need first? We need some cardstock. I've already chopped my thick basic white because the thick is really good for this. And I've got some of the regular basic white for the layer and also for our colouring. So the sizes that I'm using, if you've got our card templates for measurements, then this is the 2 that I'm using, which is the Granny Apple Green and the Calypso Coral layer. But you can do it with the Gorgeous Grape layer if you prefer like a card that opens like this. If you don't have our card templates tutorial, it will give you the measurements that you need in your country and in the measurement that you use. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit actually because it's a little bit high up. So I'll just pop up the... Yeah, what do you think of the new background? It looks so snazzy. I really like it on the camera. So card templates. There we go. So if you don't have that tutorial, you need it in your life. Don't they, everyone? If you haven't got it, where have you been? Welcome. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It really does look like a stone background. I need a little bit more light though. Look at that. Yes. So good. Okay, so we've got our base. We'll use our trimmer to fold that over. Like so. And I've just used it right up against the edge here so that I know that that's meeting one another. And then I do my score. Like so. And then that just makes everything line up. You can use your Stamper Artist tool as well And then this size here is our granny apple size. So if you know your granny apple size, go and get that. And you just chop that up. Chop it. So that one there. Good. And then we can use this other one for our stamping. So everything gets used, which is great. And we'll even have some little bit of snipping here. So we'll have snips. And I've got my memento. We can do some stamping. So we've got 3 things that we're stamping, don't we? The only thing I didn't put on there was the boat. I felt like it didn't really go, but yeah, it still looks great. Maybe you have friends going for a sailing trip, so that would be good for them. Maybe someone's starting to cruise again. Oh my goodness, cruising! I thought this is perfect to start using this because, you know, we're starting to get people starting to travel again, and yeah, it's all very exciting, right? So I'll just pop that to the side, and we'll do a little bit of stamping here. Now these are rubber stamps, so you're not going to need your pierce mat underneath. And what's a good idea with these sort of things? Like say you're going on a little trip, or you're going like in the caravan or something like that. You're traveling somewhere. Maybe you're watching a bit of telly, but you're feeling you got the guilt because, you know, there's so many things to do. Had a lot to do today. But you know what I did instead? I took a nap. It was a very good nap. But maybe you have, you know, something you need to do, but you're sitting in front of the telly. Well, you can just stamp a whole heap of these out and just do some colouring at the television, right? Just like enjoy it. Okay, whoops, I stamped that upside down, but that's okay because we're chopping that out. So yeah, fill up the whole thing and just have some fun colouring. Now the cool thing about the Stampin' Up! Blends is they do make you look like an absolute hero, and very simply and easily too. Like it doesn't take much to look like a hero. So I'm just going to zoom in to our project here just so that you can see it a little bit better as I'm colouring. I think that's good. It's a bit snazzy, isn't it? I'm going to go for, I've got a bit of an eclectic mix here. I want to actually do Night of Navy matched up with the Misty. Let's have a little look here. So I could do the Night of Navy. That's the light Misty. I think this is the light Night of Navy. Yes. Oh, that's the dark Night of Navy. What's this one? Oh, that's the dark Misty. Yeah. And I want these two because this is the Night of Navy here. They're all written here, light Night of Navy. So we can just come in here and I just want to shade like a little bit in the edges. And I am not a colouring expert at all. Like I literally wing it. So you just want to come in just to the areas where you think, yeah, a little bit of shading will look good there. But I have no rhyme nor reason as to what I'm doing. Like probably if I really looked at this, it would be all shaded on that side and nowhere else. But I love the depth of colour, and yeah, I've never really had an issue. So I might decide to do that whole section there. And then what you do with these blends, because they're alcohol based, does everyone have blends? They're very different to the Stampin' Right markers. So what you're going to do, like I've instantly gone, I'm instantly calm. So this colour here is a little bit darker than the one that I used actually. I'm not a huge fan, but it will do. It'll do the job. Let me see the other colour here. So it might actually be good to just off the page, do a little bit of, I must have used, I know what I used. Write down the colours that you use, everyone. I used the Balmy Blue. Is it Balmy? But this looks good. Once we add all our other colours to it, it'll look even better. Oh, it just feels so calm when I start colouring. It's like, yay. So do you all have the blends? Is everyone a blends addict? Because I love them. Now, because this colour is a lot darker than I expected, and it wasn't the colour that I wanted, it's darker than the dark that I put on, I'm going to come in with an even darker colour, which is the Misty Moonlight Dark. Let's see if this is darker. Oh, yeah. And you can just come in and shade some of these areas. Being careful not to go outside the lines. If you go outside the lines, there is a colour lifter that's really good to get. And it just picks up some of that colour that you might, you know, flip over the edge there, like I've done there. And even like here, leaving a little bit of white around, like you can see around the spots there, there's a little bit of white, or you can have a little bit of less colour. Yeah. Just accentuates those areas. Just going to bring in the colour that I used. I'm doing a mashup of all sorts of colours. So if you keep sort of circulating this, like circle, circle, and just push that ink, it will actually blend itself and just have like that dark and light shade. But as I said, I just make it up as I go. I'm not like a colorist expert in any way. And then this one here, I'll just do a little bit of dark there, and then a little bit of light. And you can see as you start blending, it really starts to get that like beautiful gradient tone. What else do I want? I want some poopy parade, as Brynna likes to call it. It always makes me laugh when he says poopy. I love all the different colour stickers on there. You can just colour in part of it darker. It's just, yeah, they're really great tools, these ones. I really love them. And you don't think it's worth like doing the tone colouring, but it really, I don't know, it just really makes that pop. Just makes it look more realistic and so pretty. Now I'm going to do this in a pink. What pink have I got? I didn't bring it over. I think Polished Pink is going to be leaving us. Is Polished Pink going? Please say it's staying. Oh yeah, it's Magenta Madness that's going. Polished Pink staying. So make sure you get your in colour inks too before they go. Yeah, I want to do the plain in this colour. Looks so good. And then we can do some of these darker colours for the wheels. I'm going to do that whole thing because it looks cute. And the handle. And then we'll do some snipping. going to do a little, look like it's a gold handle. That's fun. I really like that. And that little tag will do. Good. It's definitely not the colour that I chose, but because this is the colour that I think I prefer this one. So this one here, this colour, don't do what I did here. This is the balmy blue. A bit of balmy, I think, is it goes for the winner. Let's do this. I'll just show you the difference, because I like it when it really accentuates the let's try a bit of, what's this one, the light misty. And then we'll see it with the balmy. This is the dark balmy, so I think this will be, yeah, this is it. Now, because this is so much darker, like I said, you just want to come into a circular motion. Because if you just colour like that, that looks ridiculous, right? It's like, huh? Doesn't even, why would you put that there? But watch what happens when you sort of keep going, you've got to keep circulating around here. And look at this. You see what's happened? This is why we call them blends, because they really do, even with darker colours on lighter, as long as you keep going over it, it will blend down, and then it will just look like this accent of colour. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? And this one. Keep just, you know, hovering over the top till eventually that alcohol will blend in. Isn't that cool? I really love that. I'm going to use that one. You'll all forgive me. I'll just say, do it again, Kylie. Yeah, I'm glad I did it again. Thanks, Jessie. Great advice. I'll listen to you. Just this once. Oh yeah, cute. And then we've got the dark handle. And then we'll do all our little pieces again, because they're really fun. So yeah, I've got all of the blends. I use them quite often. I really like them. They're definitely my go-to for colouring. Like I've got the watercolour pencils, but I much prefer this type of colouring for me. I like the vibrancy. Good. And then we've got the Daffodil Delight. And we've got some of the Highland Heather. Now this is the lighter one. So I do like to start with the darker one, but you can do it the other way around if you want to. But for me personally, I like, oh, I don't know what I'm using here. I don't think this is Highland Heather, but as you can see, it blends very well. Yeah, here's the highlight to the light. I've got the polished pink here. I need more coffee today. Oh, that's better. It's got pink undertones now. And our granny. A bit of granny apple. That's so cool. And then with the camera, I actually looked for the Instagram colours, the old Instagram camera, which is fun. And I used cinnamon cider. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Yeah, you like it in the lighter. Yeah, it's much better, isn't it? Just accentuates all those, the shading better. And yeah, I was like, what on earth is going on with that one? What just happened there? So we've got ivory for the middle section. Then we've got the cinnamon cider. I'm just going to use the light one. And I'm not doing really any shading on this one because it's a bit of a small space. Good. And I'll do the buttons too. And then I've got some of the Granny Apple Green. Just going to use the smaller size there. Then I've got some Balmy Blue Light. I'll actually do a little bit of the dark too, just on this little section here. And then I'll colour the rest. There is two ends to these, so you can see that it's got the small and the dark, but I usually go for 50-50. I'm like, what are we going to get? I'm so bad, I don't check each time. And I want to do daffodil. I'm going to use the thin side on this one. And then our Poppy Parade. I'll do the dark one on that one with the thin side. Oh, I love him. Look how cute he is. Yeah, the dark one looks like a business trip. It's getting serious. I like that. And then our little plane, I'm definitely thinking we're going to have a pink plane. So we'll turn him up the right way so it makes sense. But I thought to myself, the darker bits will be in here. And then I just want to do sort of along the edge there and then along the edge there. So it looks very random. But once we come in with our lighter colour, let's watch what happens here. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Isn't that the coolest? Aren't they the best pens? So you couldn't do this with your Stampin' Write markers because they're water-based. And what would end up happening is it would clog up your paper and end up, the water would get into the paper and then it would rip. Whereas with the alcohol pens, actually I have to be careful for this base. I should be putting it on grid paper. But with the alcohol blends, it just soaks in and you can sort of go over and over and over, and it's not going to create that waterlogging in your paper. And so that's the difference with using the blends as opposed to the water-based Stamp and Write markers. The Stamp and Write markers are probably best used for like actually colouring onto a rubber stamp directly. I find that that's when I use it. Say if you like a dual tone in a stamp set, say if this flower here had a leaf attached to it, and you're stamping and you're like, I don't want to stamp a flower with a leaf. You know, say even for instance this one, like the flowers are going to be one colour, and then this stem is going to be green, and you'll be like, well, I don't want to colour it all the one colour. So this is where the blends are really good, because you can colour those two sections in separately. Sorry, the markers are good. The blends are good for colouring in. The markers are good for like putting it directly on your stamp set. Now, what we're going to do is just some fussy cutting. So very quickly, I love to fussy cut. I'm a fussy cut girl. I know a lot of you aren't. I saw Gina on the weekend. She is also a fussy cut loving girl. I was like, someone after my own heart. So I like to cut them out first, just so that it's given me more parameters here to play with. But what I like to do is move the left, like this hand here is moving it. And all this one is doing here is cutting. So I'm moving on the left and cutting on the right. And that is how I'm able to do snipping. Because my left hand is directing me where I'm going. All my right hand is doing is putting pressure down. Whee! And I like to leave that edge. Something that Gina said at our retreat, which I 100% agreed with, is it gives you sort of room for errors. And if you're not cutting perfectly, well, your eye's not going to see it because you're not right up against the image. There we go. So just keep moving that left hand. And, you know, this is something I think that you do need to practice. Like, it took me a long time to sort of work out the pressure. And even just that turning of my left hand, it was like, the minute I realised, I'm like, this is going to make so much easier. See how I'm turning with my left? My right is not, it's staying in the same spot. All it's doing is putting pressure downwards. Whee! Even these corners, these big corners here. See, look, turn, turn, turn. I really hope some of you can learn to love fussy cutting, because it really is. I find it personally as therapeutic as colouring. It's a big call. It's Kylie Bertucci, big call. There we go. There's our little pieces. Aren't they the cutest? Look at these little cameras and little... I know, where are we travelling, Cheryl? Where should we go? I feel like we should go... I feel like I need to go to the Maldives. Or Madagascar. Maybe we can go to Madagascar. I like to loveitchopit. I like to loveitchopit. I like to love it, chop it. I like to chop it. Dun, 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 dun. I like that song. Where's my grid paper? There it is. Found you. Everyone can stop looking now. Stop looking, everyone. I'm going to have this. And papaya. I'm going to do pale papaya. And I'm glad Cheryl is in the house. Yeah, actually, we'll forgive you, Bruno. Bruno will never like fussy cutting, but I understand because we need to get him left-handed scissors. And then I think once you get left-handed scissors, Bruno, I think that you would actually enjoy it. I really do. I feel this could be a new awakening for you. But right now, if you're using scissors that are not for you, here's the Cheryl Miller tip, everyone. Yes, I could get more earrings. You've got a good memory, Charlotte. Stamp onto a block and then do your swishing. This is the Cheryl Miller tip, everyone. Protects your stamps, and it also, and put it in a safe spot, and it also gives you a much stronger colour, which I always like a vibrant colour. And then just circle, circle, circle. Whee! I think that's about all we need. Maybe a little bit more in this centerpiece. But I have actually done it like a little bit off the side. But, you know, no stress. Just wing it. Just do that then. And we've got Bon Voyage, promise to keep in touch. Oh no, we'll do Bon Voyage, will I fit in your luggage? I like that one. Can I come with you? Please. I would like to come on your adventure. It was something that Jessie would actually say to us. Can I come? Can I fit in your luggage? And it would remind me of Jasper and Bella. When we would leave, they'd always jump in our suitcase. So what I'm going to do is actually stick these down first. And what I would wanted to do is still have that little paper aeroplane little dot. So what I did was sort of eyeball where I wanted everything. Then I got my little plane. Make sure you have it the right way. Thin side facing upwards is the way that it sits right. I mean, we haven't stuck this down, so it's no real stress if we end up. I mean, that actually would be really cool. I'm going to do it that way. Like so. And then we use our little dimensionals. We do love some dimensionals to pop that up. I've got some old ones I need to use up here. Let's do some more snipping and use them up. One. Oh, looks so cute. This one's going to be stuck down. Because I thought it'll just give it a little bit of interest having some high, some low. And I'll keep the little cord free to do whatever it wants to do. Oh, so cute. And then we'll add our sentiments. So I thought I'll add the sentiments afterwards because I'm not too sure of like where I want the placement. That looks good. So you could just have that if you wanted to, let it fit in your luggage, or I thought having the additional Bon Voyage was a bit cute. Aww. And then we'll pop that up on a sentiment. I mean on a dimensional. And then that can go sitting proudly up like so. What have we got here? I won't use the other ones, I'll use these. Isn't that fun? So the only thing you've got to be careful of with a card like this, it's a bit like me wearing white. Be very careful that you don't get ink everywhere. Oh, you're coming to the Baltics, are you, Jessie? She's like, I'm doing it, I'm coming. I want to sing Queen Mary. Princess Mary. I'm going to have dimensionals all over the place. The backing, because I've been a naughty girl and didn't use my Take Your Pick tool. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Do you love it? I wish we could heart people's comments. Yeah, that would be good. Let's put in a request on YouTube. Let us heart people's comments, YouTube. Come on already. So isn't that fun? I just think it's just such a cute, great card, particularly for this type of like being able to colour in. And they're really sweet. The plain, and then the little boat. The boat you didn't get to see on the main one, but it's such a sweet little boat. Really cute. Yeah. I know. Really fun, huh? So what do you think? Do you think you'll give that a try? Does anyone have this stamp set? I thought, oh, at least I'll give you a few ideas if you have these stamp sets. But they're very, very cute. And there's a lot of different stamp sets you could do this with. Any of the ones that you need to colour. But I think, yeah, it just comes up really, really cute. Well, you could even add a few of our classic matte dots, which I absolutely adore these. Here's my other end of the Take Your Pick tool. It's gone for a walkabout too. Anyway, we'll use this end. It's like, where does everything go in this room? Bruno, I don't understand how you can live with me. I really don't. You deserve a medal. He's an amazing man, that one. The things he endures. It's only little, but I just think that looks really cute. I think it fills in that space really nicely. So they're just the matte black, but these are the classic matte, but there's also just black, which I really love them too. But these are really fun, the neutral colours as well. Like it actually would look quite good on these where you've got the darker sponging. You like the camera with the smile? Oh, cute. Yeah, I think they've come up really nice. Yeah, so a bit of fun this morning, making us think, get all nostalgic and think about travel and visiting lots of nice places. Has anyone got any plans to go somewhere? I really want to go to a beach, I've decided. Bruno, I need to go to a beach. I don't care where. Take me to a beach. My skin is terrible for the beach. My skin just like literally, I burn and peel. But I love, love, love the beach. It's my favourite. I think Bruno, if he was to choose, I don't know whether he would choose forest or beach. Maybe we can go to the forest somewhere that's near the beach. Yeah, I just feel like going for a nice swim. But we're losing our Melbourne hot weather, so I better do it soon. I don't know what the weather is next week, but it's very chilly. Donna said she'd love to see Bruno's craft room. It's pretty much just a desk. It's not quite like this room. He's got his desk in there. He's got it all set up. But yeah, I'm sure he can take some video and pop it up. Maybe he can do a little short on Instagram or something. Guess what, everyone? I just cleaned my stamps while I was chatting to you. Am I amazing? And humble in every way too. No, it is a proud moment, because when do I ever clean my stamps straight after I craft? Never. But I must say the chamois makes me feel like a hero. The sham wow. Oh wow, it's a sham wow. The sham shammy shammy. So there we go. That was a bit of fun today. A bit of colouring. A bit of adult colouring. Oh, I feel like it was really quick today, but it's still been an hour. You've still got your money's worth. I've given you money's worth. Free. Don't you love a little free adult colouring class? I do love me free. So today I finished the tutorial bundle. So Cheryl's just finished hers. I did a video for that. And I did another fun fold card for our tutorial bundle. So Bruno will be bringing that out. He's working on it now because he's our hard-working man in the other room. But yeah, the bundle will be coming out today. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll have a hop together next week. So next week I'm actually going to be showing you how to do a really fancy fold. It's super amazing, but it's perfect with the New Horizons paper. So you're going to love that one. I was like, ooh, this is a bit fancy, this one. So look out for a bit of a fun fold next week. And what else is happening this week? Clean, everyone. I better take my picture, hadn't I? I'm all tidied. Don't fall off your chair, Bruno. I'm popping all my blends in one area. Boy, I used a lot of blends today. And I'm even putting away my templates, my card templates. It's good to tidy after you've finished, right? It's good to get it done right away. And then you can start on the next card. I can start on the next project. What's my next project today? I might do something for next week. I think we've got a blog hop on Tuesday next week. Yes, we do. We've got the we've got 2 hops next week. We've got the tutorial hop on Thursday, and I've also got the achievers, those that have achieved the trip. I've got a hop with them on Tuesday, so I need to organise that. And what date is it actually? It's the highlights next week. What? Highlights. So if you haven't been part of our highlights before, if you have a blog, let me put up the link. We actually just had the winners hop for the highlights. So if you get voted in the top 10 for our international project highlights, then you get a free tutorial and we get to hop together, which is really fun. So I'll just pop up the link for you. Tammy, I make you smile, do I? La la la. So the international blog highlights. We want to highlight your blog. So come over there. If you're not part of that group, It's a fantastic group of people. We craft together every month, and then we have the top 10 winners that we all get together and do a hop together. So it's a lot of fun. We'd love you to be part of it if you're not already. And that goes live on Tuesday, which is for us today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like about 4 days away, 3 or 4 days. So hopefully you can be part of that one, which would be a lot of fun. Let me take my picture. I might just take a picture of the one that we made together. And the other ones, they can get a surprise. Yay! Cute! Little cutie. Little cutie patooties. Yes, I get a lot of inspiration from those hops too, Charlotte. So true. So much talent. So much talent. So big heads up. I noticed that, and some of you have probably noticed it too, that lately there's been a lot of hacking. And a lot of people, like there was a lady that I got a message from on Instagram yesterday, and it said, I need your help. I need to send a link for me to be able to access my account, and you're on my friend list. Are you able to help me send the link? Can you send me the link? And so just be aware, like when anyone is ever saying, can you send a link for me to access my account? Like just be really, really mindful of security. Like never ever forward something to someone unless you can confirm that it's actually them. What's your mother's name? You have to actually know their mother's name, but yeah, unfortunately someone forwarded the link to them and they have now hacked into this demonstrator's Instagram account, and there's like all these like Bitcoin stories that are being put on her profile. It's so sad. So highly recommend, just from a security point of view, if there's anything that you get requests that just feels a little bit suspicious, always err on the side of caution and don't do it. Just no, don't want to be any part of that. That doesn't seem right. Or maybe ask a question, like a really good question would be, what's your favorite Stampin' Up color? Like if you're not sure, just think of something that only that person would know. And just don't, like think before you act, because sadly there's just so much going on in terms of hacking and things like that. And once they get into like your Facebook and your Instagram, like they can get into your Instagram account, then they can take over your Facebook account, then they can take over, there was another platform that I heard that they took over, and then before you know it, because they have like access to your phone, then once they get your phone, then they get your bank. So you have to be really, really careful at the moment on Instagram and Facebook if you're getting messages to do something that doesn't seem right. And maybe even set up, I've just set up 2-factor authentication. Like it's really frustrating, but if you have things on your Instagram that you want to protect, then having that 2-factor authentication is really good, because only your computer can access that. They can't access 2-factor authentication, and they will actually leave you alone. On Facebook, you can do something where you hide your friends. So I've seen a lot of people duplicating profiles or duplicating other people's accounts, but not necessarily hacking. And you can stop that from happening by hiding your friends list. And then that way they can't message your friends because they don't know who they are. Yeah, I really felt, because it was actually Karen Hadler, and she was doing so well on Instagram. Like she's got all these amazing reels. I actually shared one of her reels recently because I was just like, she's so clever. She did this, like she showed how to scratch the coloured vellum, and it took away the colour, and it was just such a clever card. And I'm like, I'm just so devastated for her. Like I just thought I would be so sad if our accounts got hacked. So very, very mindful of, even like if you get sent an email, even people ringing me now, I'm just like, Why would the bank be ringing me? I'll ring you back. And then I know I'm ringing the bank. Then I know. And Bruno actually did that recently where, you know, he got a call from the bank and he's like, okay, thanks for letting me know that. I'm just going to ring the bank. And then he rang the bank and the bank's like, that wasn't us. Yeah, we have to be really, really careful at the moment. So just a little, it just broke my heart because I'm just like, oh, I would be so sad because it's our business. It's not a joke. Like, these people are taking over livelihoods of people. So I'll actually share when she gets it all up and running, whether she gets accesses her new account, like she might have to set up a new account. And if she does, I will share it here on YouTube so that we can support her, because there's nothing more devastating than building up a friends list only to lose it literally overnight. And she had so much fantastic content on there. So I hope that she's able to recover some of those videos and those reels and pop them back up. Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, Yvonne she said, you know, that's why I'm such a scaredy cat for technology. And I think, you know, we can use technology in a really great way, but it's just, you know, not believing everything that you see. I think that's the key. Like, not forwarding things that you see that you're not sure of, that you can't back up. Like, even if it says it's from a doctor or if it's from, you know, how do we know? So just, yeah, if you can't back it up with actual evidence, you know, just be really careful out there, peeps. We love you all. We want you to be safe. So unless it's something that you can confirm is true, yeah, back away, Renee. Just leave it alone. Be like, oh, I don't know about this one. It looks a little bit suspicious. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. So yeah, I like the trick though of us asking, what's your favourite Stampin' Up colour? If it was Bruno. Bluey blue. You're out. You're blocked. There's no such thing as bluey blue. Yeah. So just be, what's the verse in the scripture? Be innocent as doves, cautious as serpents. Yes. We can be both. We can be innocent little doves, but ready for those naughty people out there. Rhonda's going to join our team. Let's do a joining dance for Rhonda. So it's a good time to join Rhonda because you can get the new stuff in your joining kit. Contact Stampin' Up and ask them if you can get the pre-order list so you can add it to your order. Yeah. Well, actually, we should be sending you the catalogue very soon. I think Brenna just closed it off last night. So hopefully they come SAP within the next couple of weeks. So if you've placed an order with us in the last 6 months, over $50, you will receive a catalogue from us. If you're new to Stampin' Up and you would like a catalogue, we can get that sent out to you. Let me make sure that I get the right link for you, because I don't know, sometimes my quick keys are not quite right. So let me, sign up forms. I'm like, where am I clicking? Where am I going? There it is. Yeah, I don't think that's my sign up form. I'll have to change that. So I'll pop it up here. So if you would like a catalogue, we do charge, if you haven't shopped with us, we do charge $10, you know, because we don't want, there's a lot of people that think, oh, cool, it's a free catalogue. And it costs a lot of money to post and ship. We're happy to do it for our customers. We absorb that cost because they're looking after us. But please, please, please keep that in mind as well, that unless you're ordering from that demonstrator, please don't make them pay for a catalogue if you're not going to order with them. Rude-gillant. That's just a bit rude. That's just getting a free catalogue and then walking away. No. But anyway, if you would like a catalogue, we would love to look after you. And if you order a $50, anything over $50, you will get that for free. So we will look after you when you look after us. We do look after you, even if you don't look after us, though. But that's expensive. That's a bit expensive. We would lose our business. Yella asked, is Bruno going to the garden showing how much he loves his plants? Yeah, he does love his plants. He's doing very well. Yes, and you can see everything online. It's so true, Charlotte. I don't know what it is about us and paper though, right? We love paper catalogues. They're just so tactile and lovely. So yes, we have ours here somewhere. So I think that's all I've got to share with you today. But yes, I wanted to do a public service announcement about Instagram. So be very, very careful out there, people online. If you're not sure, talk to a friend. Just go, I don't know. What do you think about this? We've all got a tech savvy friend. I've told my team that if they're unsure about things, pop it on our group and we'll support one another. Don't just reply without thinking. Go and talk to a friend. Or even your kid. Like I remember Bruno was at work and there was his boss, I shouldn't laugh, but his boss said, Bruno, I've won $1 million. And Bruno's like, oh yeah? Is it from an inheritance estate that they found? And he genuinely was like, he thought he'd won. Usually if people are giving away money, no. That is a very good sign that's not right. Donna asked a good question. What do you do with your old catalogue? I keep them. I've got a whole list of old catalogues here. I really love looking at them. I keep them all in the cupboard. I get very nostalgic. I look back and I go, oh, I remember that one. And I keep them all. Yes. Yes, Sue's the same. I love looking at the catalogue in my hands. We're paper people. We love paper. Yeah. So anyway, have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. What time is it now? It's time for me to head off. Yes. I'm going to go and do a little bit of a catch up with the Crazy Crafters. I might even do a bit of a catch up with the South Pacific. It's always a busy day. And we will definitely be in touch sometime during the week. Check out our Instagram. And when Karen gets herself back up and going, we will share her new Instagram account so that you can all support her. Because, you know, I feel so bad. Like, so bad. I'm just like, that would be my worst possible nightmare, is getting hacked on those accounts. So there's our Instagram account. We have lots of behind the scenes and things happening there. And, yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday for our international highlights. Get you to vote on there. And we'll have our hop on Thursday as well. So lots of inspiration coming. Big hugs to you all. Yes, we are, Megan. I'm just going to jump on quickly. I'm going to make them every Friday at 12 o'clock, I've decided. But I've got a meeting at 11:30, so I'm not sure if it'll be 12 o'clock today. But yes, new leaf. I've decided straight away, quick jump over and do team meeting after my live. Yes. Big hugs. Mwah. See you all soon. Thanks for being here. Yay. Thank you, everyone. Big hugs.